At the University of Surrey, we're partnering with Target 3D and Digital Catapult to make this space come alive with some content. What we're really trying to do here is test things out. So we figured, well, let's put someone who looks great in front of the camera and can move in front of the camera. And so it became more than a camera test. It became a full-on dance music video production.
So I kind of started researching in the cherry tree idea, looking at forest nymphs for inspiration. I kind of looked at poems online to get some inspiration for the lyrics, and then came up with some chords, and the lyrics kind of followed on from that.
One of the challenges is foreground set design. Start actually making a floor and making some plants which matches a backdrop.
I work as an Unreal Engine environment artist, so I usually make the backgrounds that we see back here using the word dusk, so that's why we went for a dusk lighting, kind of golden hour, but also kind of this magic realism, so using more pinky sunset tones as well.
The idea of the project is that it's a kind of mystical fairy dance piece, and we're trying to create this virtual world where this dancer dances through these cherry blossom fields, these trees. And obviously it was kind of difficult to do that in real life, so we're using the virtual production stage to create this world and to create it in real time, so that we don't have to do green screen compositing and kind of figure stuff out later, but actually do everything in camera on the day.
It's really cool to see how they can make anything real, and how reality is placed into a space indoors. And it's very cool to see how they can change atmosphere, climate, temperature in just one little space. It's so different from outdoors, because outdoor you have to wait for the climate, you have to wait for the lighting, the setting, but here we don't really have to care about the environment, you can just make it.
It's about getting that integration with the technical team and the facilities team here with the creative teams and the creative crew.
We've really pushed it to see what we can get from it, so we know for future problems. We've already found a lot of problems and solutions to them, especially with the lenses and with Unreal projecting onto the screen as well. So
it definitely helps to actually see the scene and to light to the scene in front of you. The background is a light source itself, so it creates a backlight and also gives us reflections, and we can actually bounce stuff from the screen back into the face just to get a bit more life.
The fact that you can have the virtual reality stuff behind it, it's really cool, and incorporating that with the production designs in the front half is it has so much more depth than normal green screen does.
I think I've definitely got a favourite for outdoor environments, so I love nature, but I also love this kind of hyper-realism, kind of dreamy, magic-y kind of, just something big and grand. I think that's what is really good about virtual production, is that you make stuff that you can't really find in real life. For the cherry blossom trees that we're using, I had to kind of make sure the lighting matched it, because it's all got to look like one coherent piece.
The rhythm's really important for someone who's dancing, so having contrasts in rhythm, so the start's more soft and slow, and then the drums build throughout.
We've just tried to work alongside each other and get a grasp of the feeling of the song, of the character, and right now I'm just channeling whatever she wants, whatever the team wants. I can adapt my movements to the space. I can play around with the grass or the greenery, because everything at the back is so real, so I can just be free to move.
Yeah, it's just been a really fun project to work on.
One of the things that we're really keen to do from our side is to make it an accessible space where we can do virtual production, but we're not Industrial Light and Magic or Disney.